Hello everyone, I am from MXD Software, and in this particular video we will see how we can create quotation in Odoo. So to create quotation in Odoo, we need to have the sales application installed. If this application is not installed in your system, then you can go to apps and then you can search sales. Then you will be able to see the sales application. If this application is not installed in your system, then it will show you the activate button. You just need to click on that activate button. Then you will be automatically redirected to the home screen. Then you need to click on sales. After clicking on sales, you will be automatically redirected to the quotation section here, or you can click on orders and then go to quotations, right? So here you are on the quotations page. To create a new quotation, you need to click on new. So for this video, we will divide the quotation into multiple segments. The very first segment is the above segment, that is about the customer and the pricing. This is about the product, and then we have some other tabs also, right? So let's first have our customer with us. So let's see, this is our customer. We had selected that customer. Then secondly, we have expiry. That means up to how many days this quotation is valid. After that, this quotation will be not valid, right? Then we have price list, that I had already told you about the price list, that if you want to give this particular customer a special price, then we can add this price list. If we want to give this particular customer the special price, then we can add price list. And for giving other discounts, we can add the price list, right? So after this, we have payment terms, that is in how many days we will receive this payment. Delivery date is the date at which we are expecting this particular product to be delivered to the customer. Then we have invoicing address, delivery address, quotation template. We will discuss about this in a short while. So this is all about the above section. So in this section, we are primarily focusing on the customer and the price list of that particular customer. So this area is mainly connected with the customer, right? Now let's move to the next area, that is add product area. In add product area, we can add product. So let's say this is the product that I want to add, and this is the product variant. What is this? Actually, this product have two variants, one in white color and second in black color. So it is giving me option for which segment I want to add the product in this quotation. So let's say I want to add the product from white segments. So let's see, I had clicked it on white, and let's click confirm. So this product is added into my quotation. Then let's say I have another product, so I will add that product also in this quotation. Now let's say we have to add a category above these product. So what I can do is, let's say a simple example. For example, we have a mobile selling company and we are having two variants. One is 4G phone, second is 5G phone. So I have to add some product in 4G phone, some in 5G phone. So what I can do is, I can click on add a section. So I will give a name 4G phones, and then I can click and create another section which name is 5G phone. Nice. Now what I can do is, I can drag the product of this category into this label, right? So this is how this thing is done. If I further want to add some discount, so let's say I will click on discount, and let's say add the discount of 15%. Now this will add a global 15% discount. So as you are seeing that we are able to see a discount of 15% in these products. So this was all about the quotation. We have a lot of things to cover in quotation, but before that, let's just print this to see how it is looking. So I had clicked on print, and this quotation will be downloaded. So let's just open this quotation. Oh nice, we had opened this quotation, and here it is. So we had given these two categories, 4G phone and 5G phone, and we had added these two products in this category, and we have given a discount of 15%, that is also visible. So here you have seen how we can create a simple quotation in Odoo. There are further other options, so let's dive into that. So as you have seen that we had given numbers to the customer. For example, this is the product and this is the price. What about if we also want to give some other information like the catalog and other detail about the product? So To do that, what we can do is we can click on quotation builder. After clicking on quotation builder, we have noticed that the product that we have added in that particular product list, then we have some files attached to those products. So let's say in header we have about us. So how we can connect this? We can connect this header about us into product document section, right? From product document section we have added this document to the product, and then it will appear in quotation builder. So nice, this is added, and we had selected in header we want to show about us. Now let's try to print this. So we are clicking on print. So it is loading, and shortly it would download the file for me. So the file is downloaded. Let's view the file. So here is the file. So nice. So as you have seen that about us is appearing before this quotation, right? So same way we can add a particular content after this costing. For example, we want to add terms and condition, then we can add after this, or if we want to add a product catalog, then we can add that also. So with Odoo quotation builder we can do all these things. Nice. So we had cover the above section, the order line, and then we have the quotation builder. In other information section we can add other information about this quotation also. You can pause the video to read about these input fields. Then we can also create a note about what we have given to the customer. These are the internal notes, so they will be not be printed on quotation. So you can write something about the customer. For example, the quotation is looking very healthy, and it can give us nice revenue, and we can offer around 10% more discount to the customer if customer bargain. We can write these kind of things in internal notes. Then this was all about the quotation builder. One more thing, that is quotation template. For example, we are a company that are having mostly 3 or 5 kind of quotations most of the time. So what we can do is from quotation template we can create a quotation template. So once we click on that quotation template, then the template will automatically populate the product of that template into the order line. So you don't need to add those 4 or 5 product every time, because you have already added those frequently going quotations in your quotation template, right? Then this was all about the left hand side. Now let's come to right hand side. From send message, as you already know, you can send emails to the customers outside, or emails to internal team members, or you can also add someone as a follower from internal team or person outside using an email. You can enlarge this by clicking this option, and you can write all the email instructions, all the email text here, and other things that you can do some attachment right from here. And these are the activities if you want to schedule any. And now let's jump into log notes. In log notes, what we can do is we can write something, let's say 12% discount allowed. So I can log this. So here it is. So you can see that this particular log information will appear here, right? So this is the permanent information. Once you will go back and come again, then you will see this log message right here. Then we have some activities attached with this particular quotation. For example, let's say we have to do a follow-up after sending this quotation, then we can schedule a follow-up. Let's say I have to call the customer after let's say 2 days, let's say on 18th. Then I will click on 18th and then call for follow up, right? And then I can save this, and it will create one activity for me. So it is showing here that it can create a follow-up activity for me, and once this activity is done I can mark it as done. So I can say client confirms the price. Nice. So we can hit done, and as we will hit done, this information is also logged that I had called to the customer for the follow-up after 2 days, and the client responded, client confirmed this pipeline. Let's say client says that do a follow-up again, then I will again schedule one activity, and then I will do the follow-up, right? So guys, this was all about the quotation template. And if you want to implement Odoo in your organization, so hey everyone, we are from MXD Software Private Limited. You can reach out to us on mxdsoftware@gmail.com, or also you can drop us a WhatsApp on 918750774829. Thanks guys, this was all about for this video. Let's catch up in another video.